going to do a walkthrough of this question 41, part A, and hopefully afterward you'll be able to do B, C, and D. Feel free to pause the video to read the question fully. First, I'm going to draw a diagram. This is a hemisphere with radius 3 meters and a pipe coming out the top, which is an additional 1 meter, making this total thing equal to 4 meters. Now, firstly, I'm going to get an equation for this sphere by slicing one circle out of it. I'm going to put the center point at y equals 3 because our radius is 3. This way, the base of the circle is at 0, 0. So now I can write the equation for this circle. Since my center is at 3, I'm going to subtract from the y-coordinate. And this is equal to r squared, which is 9. Now we're going to solve for our x squared. And this is going to be y squared minus 6, but there's a negative, so it's plus 6y. And then positive 9 with the negative, so it's minus 9. These 9's cancel out, and we're left with x squared equals 6y minus y squared. So this is going to be our r squared minus our variable squared. Some say x, some say y, depending on what formula you look at. But for this equation, we're going to be looking at our layers of water like this. So the height of this small slice is going to be dy, right? Because it's vertical. So that's why we're going to be using y here. So this is the first half of our equation. The second half is going to be using this total height with this added top bit. And as this water level changes, we're going to have to account for that with the height. So normally it'd just be y, but because we have this stationary height, it's going to be 4 minus y. So as y changes, this will fluctuate, but it has a maximum of 4. So that's our other half of the equation. So now we can set up our integral. It's starting at 4, and we want to drain the entire thing to 0. We're going to do our constants, which is pi, 9.8, which is our gravity force, 1,000, which is our density. Then I'm going to put this r squared minus y squared, which is 6y minus y squared. Then I'm going to put my 4y, 4 minus y, dy. And this is going to be your answer here. Hopefully that helps.